Hey there, this is Ryan. Welcome to the new set list system that we've just launched in PraiseCharts. I'm going to give you a quick overview of what is going on here. So let's take a look at the page. I am logged out right now, and you'll see a new little link on our tab bar called Set Lists, which you can click to. And if you are logged out, you'd be able to see exactly what I'm seeing. What we have here is basically a set of public set lists. It may actually say public set lists on your site right now because we're going to change this to designate that these are set lists other people have created and they have decided to share them with others. That's one of the key unique features of our whole system, is that you can come in, use PraiseCharts and Worship View to build all the components of very complex or very simple worship services, finish them, get through your Sunday, have a great time of worship, and then be able to share that experience with other people, so that if others are looking for how are other ways to put worship services together, they can look at what you're doing, and you can look at what other people are doing. So these are public set lists that are being shared. I'm going to log in right now really quickly so that we can see my account and I can show you how these get created and how they get edited. So we'll just take a moment here for the login to start. While it's loading, I'll just note that I am probably going to re-record this video probably in a couple of weeks after we clean up a few things, so not everything may look exactly the same, but it'll be very close. You can see I'm logged in here and I got my public set lists as the main link, and my set lists are over here on the left. These are ones that are current to me, most recent ones up at the top. I'm going to take a look at the Christmas Communion service, which happens to be one of mine as well. It's going to take a few minutes just to load up, get all the elements in place. While it's doing that, I'll let you know that our goal for this is to make it so that this whole body area is where the set list gets edited and built, and then on the left hand side is going to become like a palette. Imagine if you were an artist and you're painting your picture here. This is your palette over here, and you've got songs, media, scriptures, ideas, stuff that you will just be able to pull over and drop into your service. So with our set list system, you can see that it's not just about putting single elements in there, but every element actually has a whole bunch of content associated to it. So normal set lists or worship planners that you might find probably just have the basic information like this. With ours, because we have PraiseCharts and Worship View and entire catalogs, thousands of songs and videos, all of those can effectively become embedded into your set lists, and then if you've purchased the products, you can have access to all that content. So one of the things I'm just going to show you here is we've got this little actions thing, a few simple things that you can do. A cool feature is this expand all and compress all, just so that you can see how much there is in behind this set list. I'm going to expand it, and you'll see that as I scroll down the readings, this is more of a liturgical service, but you might have a contemporary church. This is a song, and because it's connected into our catalog and we've got the lyrics all there. So how you would use this is you finish planning a worship service, and then you want to just kind of check through, as you know, any notes you want to make. You might want to write your prayer out, or just a few notes as to what you want to say, however you want to do it. You can just check through, is it a good flow? Do the songs connect to each other? All that kind of stuff. Use the expanded mode for that, and then I can compress it very quickly and just see all the elements here. So then as I scroll through, you'll notice that as I hover over, I get all of the editing type options. Some of you may notice that this is quite influenced by Basecamp, developed by a company called 37 Signals. Really great company. They've written a few good books on web design and user experiences. Those have highly influenced me because I'm a lot involved in the design experience of PraiseCharts, and so I wanted that to be influenced in how we designed our set lists. So one of the key elements of that is just to try and keep a very simple user interface when you're looking at it, but when you hover over stuff, things pop up, options pop up. So we just go here, let's say to responsive reading. I can expand it to see what's there, close it. If I edit it, then I can edit the elements of it. It can be one of numerous kinds of types. So this happens to be just a general type, but it might be a song, a video. If it's a song, it might link into PraiseCharts. If it's a video, it might link into Worship View. And if it's a header, it's going to just have a gray shadow to it, so that can section off sections of your service. So this obviously opening as a header, then I've got responsive reading. The pastor obviously in this service is very eager to get preaching, so the sermon is quite early, but I'm going to change that and just move him down here because I'm a worship leader and I can put things wherever I want. So, now I've got two responsive readings in a row there. We don't want that, so I'm just going to edit that. And you can see how easy this is. I've got the lengths of things. Oh my goodness, there's another sermon there. I wonder what happened there. I'm going to delete that. We don't need two. Now, obviously, this is a little glitch. I'm going to have to fix this. So ignore that. I will fix it, but I just want to show you how easy things are to just move around and edit. Let's look at a song here. I take a song. If we've got the lyrics, you will find all the lyrics that just populate there. We're going to make it so that you can even edit the lyrics inside your set list. That won't affect the base file, but let's say, for example, you just want to sing verse 1 and 2, delete off verse 3, no problem. You can also play it. So if I click that little play icon, not sure if you'll be able to hear this, but that's the song taken right from our catalog. This little icon just means that there's notes that you can see. And this icon means there's added products available. So you're going to see a little pop-up now. And that is all the files and products that we have for that song, Go Tell It on the Mountain. We've got the orchestration, piano vocal, chord charts, and other stuff. If I don't own it, I can buy it, I can play it, all that kind of stuff. So that's how it's all very interlinked. I can edit this if I want a different song. So let's say, I don't really want Go Tell It on the Mountain. I want another Christmas song. So I'm just going to type in Christmas and click search. It's going to bring up a pop-up there that's going to show me all these songs that we have are on the topic of Christmas. You know what I really wanted in there was God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. So I'm going to change that out. Click insert, and that's going to insert that into the service. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. There we go. And it doesn't look like I have lyrics for that. So these are things that are probably going to fill out. We're going to be adding a lot more lyrics and things like that because we now have this whole set list system. But I can unexpand that and just put that there. So that's basically it. It's a lot of work to make something very simple. All you need to do is know, oh, here I can go and add a new item to the service. So if I want to look for something, open the eyes of my heart, because I really like Paul Baloche, type search there. Oh, it's experiencing an error. I'm sorry. You know why that is because I forgot to select that I wanted a song. So I'm going to search for a song. There's the song I'm looking for. Add that to my list and wait for it to populate. We're working on speeding this part up. So so many little things that take a lot to develop something like this. Once I have it, then I can click anywhere, grab it, and drag it up to where I want it because I want it right after Joy to the World. There we go. See how the times all just automatically update because songs by default are 4 minutes. I can change that if I want. I can expand out. There's the lyrics. There's the link to all of the products. And I see I already have the chord chart, which is great. Soon that will all be implemented and embedded into these set lists too. We don't have that right now. Then another thing is if I go to the songs area of my site, looking for what's hot, what's new, I see that there is a add to set list. Really like that song, Our God, so I'm going to click add to set list. I can pick this service. This was the Christmas communion service that I wanted to add it to, so I'm going to save that to there. And now I'm going to just go to the service. And now I'm going to be looking at the actual service reloaded, and at the bottom is going to be that song that I just added to it. So I can either create set lists from within the set list, I can go look for songs, or I can just be browsing through the whole catalog. But there's Our God there. Take that, drag it to wherever I want it in the service, drop it down. Then when I'm all done, this is actually set as public right now. I can make that private very easily by just clicking private. If I click edit setlist details, I've got a whole bunch of options here. I don't have to enter all these options in. Whatever is relevant I can enter. Whatever I don't enter in is not even going to show up as a blank. And then finally, undo if I make a mistake, new if I want to create a new set list. Edit is what we're in right now. Copy the whole set list if I'm at a public set list and I want to copy the whole thing to my account, so I can take, my neighbor's great ideas and modify them. Delete the set list. I can't really do that unless I own it. Printing it, that's going to be important. So let me click print. Got a whole bunch of options here. I want to include the notes, the content, the lyrics, and all the names. There's actually going to pop up here fairly soon many different formats that you can export. Probably change the name to export, because we'll have it so that you can export to PDF, lyrics, Excel, spreadsheet, even EPUB format, so that you can have a nice service that will be in a format that is good for your congregation, if you're a liturgical church, or it might be good for your band. There's lots of different applications, and we'll have different ways of printing stuff out. Formatting on here is not what it's going to look like in the end. Trust me, I will clean this up, but it will look nice so that you can basically take it to the printers and you'll have enough options that you can get your whole set list on one page, or in this case it's on 9 pages. This would be more of a thorough liturgy. It'll be very nicely designed, all one click. You just do the design and pick what options that you want to include in there. So that's an example. You can go then off to my set lists if you want. These are the ones that I'm currently working on. They're not all public. I should probably have a little note here that says whether they're public or not. I'm going to fix that. But here's the set of all the public set lists that are available if I want to review those and different churches that are doing them. So I can't wait to see hundreds, if not thousands, of churches starting to use this. Right now there is no cost. Why are we doing this for free when many other places are charging anywhere from 15 to 30 bucks a month or even more for their system? Well, yes, PraiseCharts is a functioning business. We try to do things in a God-honoring way, and that's not why we're making it free, because we have an entire catalog of music and media, and we sell that stuff. So this whole set list system is just a way to, well, not just a way, but it's one of the ways that we encourage people to make use of our music. You actually don't even have to use our music, though, because if I am looking at a service, and I'm just going to show you this really quickly, because this might be important. You might only use maybe 25% songs from PraiseCharts or 50%, and you're wondering, well, what do I do if I want to add an element into the service and PraiseCharts doesn't have the music? Let me compress this whole thing, and I'm going to go down to the bottom and I'm going to add an item, and hopefully that pops up. It's not right now. There we go. Oh, popped up twice. That's not very good. So do this again. Please forgive the little glitches. We will fix all of these. So I can enter a new item, and this is my song, and it's not in the catalog of PraiseCharts, but it is at my site, .com/myplace.html or whatever. So I can save that, and then that is actually going to link to, that might be a PDF file, it might be an Amazon site, iTunes, my own blog, can be whatever you want. So you can't actually upload stuff to the our system, but you can link to it. I see it's actually not creating a link, so I'm going to have to fix that as well. I'm actually going to get my programmer to watch this video, and we'll just make notes of all the little glitches so that by the time this shows, it'll all be fixed, and I'll probably want to re-record this whole thing again. But in the meantime, hopefully that gives you a good little overview of how our setlist system works. I encourage you to use it. There is no obligation. There is no cost. All I would say is don't make stuff public until the service is fully complete. Otherwise, we're just going to get a bin of garbage. And we want to make the public set lists, high quality stuff. I'd recommend you even get through your worship service. Oh, looks like I got a meeting with Grant. Huh. Get through your whole worship service and make it a good Sunday. Then on Monday, come back and go, that was so amazing. I want to go and make that private service public. Share it around. We will help you get the word around, and you will be a great blessing to other churches. So that's it. That's set lists. You might notice another little link here called Chord Shark. We're also introducing that, but I will save that for another video. God bless you as you continue to minister in your church.